What's going on YouTube? Heathen Ryan back with another video. Today we're going to be checking out another SunnyV2 video. This time it's about Khaby Lame, or Lame. I always call him Khaby Lame. On why he suddenly became hated. Truthfully, I not vaguely already know the reason. It was more along the lines of, I was never really the biggest fan of him. I don't know why he got so big, but either way, let's check out to see why he's suddenly lost so many viewers and whatnot.
Khaby Lame's comment section has gotten pretty brutal. Fall off is crazy, your time is over bro, put the fries in the bag, all of which have appeared in just the last few.
Can I just say, I absolutely despise the whole fucking put the fries in the bag fucking as a insult type shit. Like, I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Because it's such a stupid fucking insult, as if most of these people ain't fucking doing fucking fast food or something along those lines. Like, shut the fuck up. I hate it. Just, I don't know why. It's just one of those things that just tweaks me just enough to where it's just like, nah, shut the fuck up. You and I both know you don't have a real job.
Months. Why has this pretty likable TikToker suddenly had his entire audience turn on him? Well, judging by another comment reading, why did we make him the most followed person on TikTok? People are starting to think that he doesn't really deserve it. He gained 162 million followers by repeating a pretty simple.
Let me go back to this real quick. Or let me just go back.
Doesn't really deserve it.
Okay. Khaby Lame. However the hell you say it. Lame. Lame. However you're supposed to say it. I don't think he deserves number 1. Charlie, I don't think she deserves number 2. Mr. Beast, I mean, we already know my take on that. I don't like any of these people. I don't know most of these people. Khaby Lame, I know him. I know her vaguely because of SunnyV2 and other shit. Mr. Beast I know of. Bella Porch. I know she did that fucking one song that blew up on TikTok. That's about it. Addison Rae. I know her from... Did she date Logan, one of the Pauls at one time? And I also know her from... what's his face? Dude who does diss tracks. I would say Void, but that was before. That was when he was working with Leg. Pat God. I know Pat God mentioned her a couple times in a diss. That's about it. So, yeah, I don't know why any of these people have such a big following. And again, that's true with most TikTokers and shit.
He gained 162 million followers by repeating a pretty simple formula. Find ridiculous videos of people exerting too much effort on the most basic tasks, then show how to do it in a much easier way. Can't believe he got that big, just from reacting to humans being dumb. Even
yeah, the whole
Khaby
fucking hands thing.
My videos are simple and easy, but achieving a point of simplicity was actually very difficult. He gained just 9 views and only 2 followers during his first month on TikTok, which only grew to 4,300 after posting a crazy amount of volume.
I was posting like 6 or 7 videos a day.
His main type of...
I think that's the first time I've ever heard him speak. And yeah, it makes sense. He just blew up out of nowhere. I don't hate the guy for it. It's just, it's not my kind of content. And the whole fucking hands up then type thing isn't my thing. I think it's overplayed. But hey, hats off to the guy. It's just like a few of them are fine, but the amount that it is, like he posted and everything, like he did, he blew up off of that and just basically stuck to that without ever branching out. So I think he's still technically doing that. So
content, widely relatable skits, but they were limited by a language barrier as Khaby Lamy only spoke Italian. I don't understand what he's saying. Someone translate it, please. I love
Wait,
your
he's
videos,
Italian?
but can you please do them in English?
I honestly didn't even know he was
therefore
Italian.
devised a simple solution. Only make videos where he didn't need to talk. He'd state the fact that it's not spoken makes it a universal
that's actually
language.
really fucking
Every kid,
smart.
every person around the world can see the video and get a laugh simply by watching the images. Unfortunately, Khaby was now basically limited to mocking cringy videos, although this worked unbelievably well as he began to celebrate milestone after milestone. 300,000, 400,000,
Yeah, TikToks.
600,000, whilst his ability to silence
Because of what TikTok is as an app and with the amount of cringe shit on there, yeah, you can blow up. I'm pretty sure you can blow up fairly, I wouldn't say easily, but you can get a decent enough following, I want to say, on there. I just refuse to get on TikTok now, though. Like, I have a TikTok, but I never get on it. I don't like it. If I'm going to watch short form content, I'll watch it on YouTube Shorts. Nowadays, YouTubers and shit who will post it over onto YouTube, so I'd rather have that because people don't really get on TikTok as much anymore.
silently clown on others only got better and better. He'd begin taking already viral videos and add an unexpected stitch to make them even funnier, leading to his first properly viral video, roasting a girl for her non-existent haircut. Khaby's respect from the audience was building higher and higher, leading to a further 60 million views after roasting another TikToker for his strange shaving video.
Yep. I think that might have been the first Khaby one I saw.
This then doubled to 130 million when he joked about a factory worker eating his chocolates. However, it'd be this video here that changed his life forever.
Yeah, the fucking YouTube daily hacks or whatever. Yeah, these ones.
Mocking the stupid life hack gained him 250 million views, repeated in
those are the ones that
videos, which
really blew up for him.
Suddenly, every video was gaining at least 30 million views, whilst his moves were being copied by famous soccer players. Khaby was called the wisest man to ever live, as you say so much without saying anything. He'd celebrated 1 million followers on the 22nd of February, which by the 23rd of May had grown to 50 million. Although with somebody calling this a big L for TikTok,
it's actually
there
pretty
were people
cool
who weren't happy with Khaby Lamy's fame. Judging by 46.2 million followers for what, and 8.8 million likes for what, people thought there was too much reward for too little effort, which can often turn into a person becoming hated. Take for example the Haktua girl. She's not disliked because she's a rude or terrible person, she's disliked because her success hasn't been earned. Without seeing his history on the platform, viewers might perceive Khaby in a similar way, as a low-effort TikToker who makes 750,000 per post for holding out his hands in a 20-second video. The main joke is that Khaby gained over 100 million followers by doing nothing. On the unpopular opinion,
it wasn't for nothing. It's just my biggest issue with his content is that he didn't really branch out from what he was doing. That's my biggest issue with his stuff. And it wasn't that he did nothing. He found what worked for him, and he blew up off of it after he did other stuff. I'm just not a fan of the repetitiveness of his skits. But all these other people are all the people who wish they could go viral and you know, wish that they could do this kind of shit. Wish that they were the ones who blew up. Why didn't my stuff blow up? As they post a fucking shitty Fortnite clip with too much music in the background. It's those kinds of people who fucking hate on success.
subreddits. One user wrote, Khaby Lami is boring, not funny, predictable, low effort and famous just because he uses other people's content. 90% of his TikToks are low effort. He has a few quality vids, but that's it. He shouldn't deserve the recognition he's got right now. I really have nothing against the guy, just that there are some people who put real effort and can't get through, and I don't think that's fair. Others didn't like him simply because they thought he wasn't funny.
It hurts me because these just aren't good, and he has so many likes.
They thought he wasn't
Alright.
funny.
Okay. I wanted to see who this was.
Good, and he has
They aren't
so
funny.
many likes.
Honestly, I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't
I don't find him
that
funny.
but there's a much stranger reason
But
that
it's just
people
like, oh,
began
yeah.
to hate him. Khaby posted a simple Instagram story, say no to racism, posted with a separate video in which he'd help a white person pull a sword out of the ground. It was captioned, in a racist society, it's not enough to be non-racist. We must be anti-racist. But after this, Khaby made a brand new story. I'm seeing a lot of comments where people says, I unfollowed you because you did this video. I don't mind, guys. We are almost in 2022 and people still use racism because they have nothing to do in their life. You can also unfollow me. I don't care about the numbers, I care about your hearts. This was followed by another post reading, instead of wasting your time writing negative comments criticizing, try to help people, although this controversy only ended after being overshadowed by a brand new scandal. Comments began to appear on his videos. I hope this man beats Charlie. Khaby's more talented than Charlie. I have a feeling that he might pass Charlie. Charlie D'Amelio was TikTok's most followed person, although Khaby was right behind her with only 4 million less. Charlie losing her title therefore became a possibility, resulting in a war between the two creators. People began devising strategies to make Khaby the most followed.
If you want to help, start commenting Khaby to number.
Oh, look, it's the dude who decided to fucking mock Iron Mouse. Didn't take that, from Connor's video, remember? Yeah, I remember you. I'm not a fan of this dude either. I'm not a fan of most TikTokers, but this dude, I'm not a fan of the fucking holding the one headphone in your hand, holding it up like, oh, I'm not a fan of that.
Number 1 on every video that you see on your FYP.
Charlie's fans fought back, writing, there's no way people actually support Khaby Lami. He's literally racist and sexist. He body shames people. We all know damn well that if Charlie did one of these
How's
things,
he racist?
her career
Was
would
it
be over.
was the racist thing the fucking post? Because that's the only thing I would have seen. And sexist, I don't see. And I don't believe in fat shaming. Fat shaming ain't a fucking thing.
A different video added. So basically, Khaby did something so bad. He body shamed a girl, but what were these TikToks even talking about? Well, an account named Canceling Khaby Lami re-uploaded one of his videos with the caption, why is this man obsessed with body shaming girls? It showed 3 examples of Khaby reacting to women poorly, which was paired with another video of him joking about a dude's obesity. People then discovered Khaby telling women to wash the dishes, resulting in mainstream news articles and some pretty heavy backlash. Body shaming is so disgusting. Ew. That's so rude. I can't believe he'd do that. As a result, Khaby lost 400,000 followers.
Oh, boo fucking who. They're
over,
fucking jokes. Go suck a dick.
Recognized what was going on. They're canceling Khaby because he's gonna pass Charlie.
He's making fucking jokes. You all could go suck a dick.
1.5 million followers the very next day, ironically helping him become the most followed TikToker. Although Khaby Lami's reputation has been trending downwards ever since that day. Bro disappeared from my FYP after he became the most followed on TikTok. Ever since he passed Charlie, he's not been on my FYP, also being noticed by Noah Glenn Carter.
Because he's basically done nothing since becoming number 1. Like, he never even made a video celebrating or acknowledging that he was.
This dude again. He didn't need to. He became number 1. Y'all pushed for him to become number 1. I doubt he really fucking cared. And why push it? Why make a big deal out of it? And TikTok isn't going to, because Charlie, for the longest time, still, and I think technically still is, the face of TikTok. So why would they promote this other dude? And yet again, also, dude just stopped. He didn't change the formula. He didn't change. He didn't evolve his content, so he's going to eventually grow stale. As bad as the sound, he was the flavor of the month. His stuff was the flavor of the month. Every big star like that gets like that. I mean, fuck. Tell me. Vine. I remember King Batch. King Batch was fucking funny. You see him anywhere? You don't. What about, fuck. I see the other two dudes, so I don't even remember their names, but I know I used to watch compilations of them. It was the Asian guy and his black friend who were always hanging out. They'd always make jokes about each other's race. I don't know that. I don't see them anymore. What about Megan? Megan something or another, the one who had the super high-pitched voice. You don't see her anymore. It's being a short-form content creator, that is your pitfall. You will never stay big. That's a big thing with being an online personality and an online entertainer. It is a finite field. It's not secure. You will lose. You'll lose everything. You have to stay on top of the trends. If not, then you're fucking gone. And most people can't stay on top of the trends. So, it is what it is.
Is now the #1 most followed TikToker. And since becoming #1, he's posted once, maybe twice a week.
As mentioned, Khaby went from making 6 or 7 videos per day to basically never posting. He instead began to state, I want to make films. This is my main objective. I've wanted to make movies since I was a child.
Dude, stop fucking stop posting the short form shit. So he's moving on to other shit. Good for him. He made his money off of that. Now that he's in a comfortable situation, he can move on to shit that he really wants to do. Makes sense. People expect him to just stay doing the fucking pointing out dipshit life hacks all fucking day for the rest of his life. That's not going to happen. So no, I'm wrong. I'm glad. I'm glad he decided that, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to change up my shit. Good on him. Smart move.
Almost implying he was better than his TikTok audience. When he did post a video, it was often just an ad. Khaby did promotions for Airbnb, Hugo Boss, even Facebook, and by disrespecting his audience with loads of different ads, the audience would also lose respect for him. He used to be so famous. How did bro get forgotten? People started posting TikToks such as, maturing is realizing that Khaby Lami was never funny, and that whole race for him to Charlie was lame, as well as, bro, can we all agree that Khaby Lami wasn't even funny? We just wanted him to pass Charlie D'Amelio in followers, which on its own gave almost 1 million likes. I mean, sometimes he was low-key funny, but it got old real quick, hinting at Khaby's next problem. As far back as 2021, people were already stating,
it's the same thing every—
Wait, so did Khaby, did he not actually make movies or anything? Or is he just, like, I don't know anything about him, so... And I'm assuming Sunny's about to go into it, and this guy also, that he didn't change up his formula. It was just the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. So I'm assuming that's what this is going to be about, which, as you know, I already talked about.
every single time. I know exactly what's gonna happen in each goddamn video.
Honestly, Khaby's videos were funny at first, but the joke got old after a while. He was really funny at the start.
It would be funny for a small bit, but
he never does
if it's the only thing, then it's not
kind
funny.
of videos. Well, now it's 3 years later, and the joke still hasn't changed. His lack of changing content becomes a lack of growth,
so no, I was
for which
wrong.
the audience trashes him in comment after.
Okay, so no, I was wrong. That's what happens when I don't... Well, I'm reacting. I'm not just going to watch it throughout and then not say anything. So yeah, no, I was right. Dude just never changed his fucking formula, and it came to bite him in the ass. So when he was doing stuff that didn't change up his formula, he was doing ads for brands. Okay.
after comment, but it's been especially bad recently. On the 14th of August, this person commented, "Khaby always knows how to keep it simple and hilarious," but only 2 weeks later, the same person's now stating, "Just put the fries in the bag, bro." In the past, Khaby only stated,
Of course, the people, they will always
I
found
hate
something bad to you. I think it's just part of the life.
and turning his back on TikTok has definitely had some benefits. He'd appear in the recent Bad Boys movie, is now a judge on Italy's Got Talent, and most notably, he's about to release his own feature film called
Okay, cool.
Khaby.
Well, that was SunnyV2. Why did Khaby Lame suddenly become so hated? Admittedly, a lot of it wasn't really a surprise, but still fairly interesting. Yeah. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment if you did or didn't like it, or if there's something you want me to see me check out. Subscribe if you want to keep seeing me. And until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya.
For a 30 days and oh, just pop a kidney. I bought a million option of the second I stop doing the grim and I rock. Arena's bringing the piss and mubbing the pack in the car. Pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby, it's just in the band. Too many people other than me that's seeking attention. When they want me, but the groove is man, I should at least stand. And the smell of the money must.